Talk.
Hey, well,
No
I'm
filter.
Tim Big Talk,
Paulie, no filter.
and we're not sure that the music works. You know what I'm saying? So
Technicalities over here, always.
always technical issues. But without that, so how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling better from my disaster trip in Houston.
Yeah, we want to hear about that. I don't even know if we have enough time to hear about everything.
No, we don't.
But I do want to just see how you're feeling, because I hate kicking a dog while they're down, but I'm gonna I'm going to, and but I wanted to make sure you could take it,
Yeah, I can take it. It was a tough loss. It would have been one hell of a comeback.
Sure,
but I'm going to say this: there and no excuse. I'm not giving an excuse. We got our ass whipped. We lost the game.
Sure.
What a defense they got.
Oh yeah, they're number one in the country.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're you know what they do? They rotate 4 in fresh.
Yeah.
Rotate another 4 in fresh. I watched see, it's funny we're talking about this today, and here's our show. I watched somebody broke down play by play like they do in the room when they're getting ready for a game.
Right. Okay.
There's a word for it, but what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm watching it, right? And I'm thinking, all right, now I'm thinking, man, our line sucked. They didn't give him any time, right?
Right.
So I'm watching Deion Dawkins, which at first I didn't like him. Now I like him.
I know.
And then I thought maybe I don't like him again because he's not blocking. Josh, 8 sacks. Come on. But I counted. He blocked for like at least 4 to 5 seconds. You can't ask for any more than that.
Right.
That's plenty. Right. That's all you can ask a lineman to give you. I mean, you can't block them all for 10, 20 seconds. Come on.
Sure.
So I watched it, and then he showed the receivers. Nobody. No, even the guy showing the clips. Circle the guy. Where's he going to throw to? Where's he going to throw to? Where's he going to throw to? There was nobody open.
Right.
So he's got no one to throw to. They can only hold him for 4 or 5 seconds. What else is next? Sack. Or Josh runs for his life.
Right.
Which he was doing. I mean, it was
sure.
Horrible.
The thing is that we bet, and you call me and you tell me that there's more Bills fans there than there are Texans fans, and that this is going to be like a home game, and this is going to be a lock. I mean, you always say when your team's playing and they're good,
the stadium holds 76,000 people.
Sure.
They said there was 36,000 Bills fans. That's half.
Okay, so half
the stadium was Bills fans.
Yeah, and so they all traveled there to watch them get their ass kicked, and that's what I love about this. but so I threw money down on that game as well, not because, but I was thinking, okay, well, you're there. There is a lot of Bills fans there. It's the Texans, it's Josh Allen, it's Cooks. you those, at least that two combination should at least get him to move down the field. And no, stifled and stuffed. The only time I've ever rooted for the Bills, even when the Texans scored, deep down I wasn't going, yes. I had money on the game. It's like,
well, I mean, let's go back to the missed field goal. Makes a big difference.
100%.
I mean, that made a hell of a difference.
Right.
That brings it to a field goal compared to a touchdown. Why they kicked the other field goal? It didn't make sense to me.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, and me neither. And
I'm thinking, go for it. You're down by 7 or 8. You have to go for it.
Right. Yeah. So again, not only not having the players, not only, I mean, it's time to start looking at coaching. That's what I've been saying about McDaniels too.
Gone. If they don't make the playoffs, if Buffalo make the playoffs, McDermott's fired. I'm putting it on record right now. If they don't make the playoffs this year, which they couldn't, they might not make the playoffs. So if he doesn't make it, he's gone.
The only thing that I find that is I want to rewind back to the beginning of the year, when the Bills not only were going to the playoffs, but they were going to win the division. Now they're down 3 games.
They're not winning the division.
Oh, 100% they're not winning the division. But but that was the chatter,
Oh yeah,
especially in this room.
in the league.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody was picking Buffalo to go to Super Bowl, win it all, blah blah blah. You know, and they were not just us fans. The you know the analysts,
the talking head analysts.
Yeah,
You know, that don't know shit.
Yeah.
They love the Bills one week and hate them the next,
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
not going anywhere. Those analysts.
Those are the ones.
Yeah. So it you know, to me, it's like, you know, they reverted back to the time that they played where everybody was calling for, I don't know who the offensive coordinator was.
Oh, Joe Brady
was
to be gone. Well, I was.
Well,
last week.
no, he's the guy that took over for the guy, though.
Oh, yeah,
back a few years ago.
Yes.
And everybody was like, about time, and this, and this, and Joe Brady's up there and he's doing his thing and stuff like that. And now they're calling for his head.
Yeah.
So at some point in time, it's not these guys. You know what I mean?
It's the head coach.
It's the head coach. It's the GM now.
GM, yeah.
You know, it's like you didn't bring in. Now, I think Diggs is a cancer wherever he goes, right? Stephon.
But wait a minute. He's in New England right now. He's doing good.
No, he is. And that's what everybody's saying too, is, well, give it a year. Then he'll go in, start.
Hold on. Maybe.
Okay, I see where you're going to go with this.
Babel? What's the coach's name? Babel. I might be saying it wrong.
Babel? Oh, yeah, the New England's coach. Yeah.
Maybe he can control him. Maybe he doesn't let him get out of control.
Right.
That comes down to the head coach.
Right.
Maybe McDermott couldn't handle him, and it's easier to throw $30 million away
and
get rid of him than to have, a real coach can handle him. Maybe that's but here's the thing. You got Diggs there and Mac Hollins, 2 Buffalo Bills receivers right now, and they're leading the league.
Right.
They're number 1 in the whole league.
Yeah.
If we had those 2 receivers, where would we be right now?
Well, and I think it's the AFC East curse, because let me take you back to the Dolphins when we got rid of, who was the guy that New England picked up? He was more of a slot receiver, kind of like that toughness nails, not Edelman, but the guy before that. And then his wife tweeted something about something, and they haven't been around, for a while. And God, I can't think of his name right now.
It'll come to me. I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about, though,
yes,
right?
yes.
We trade him to New England, and this guy wins Super Bowls with them.
Yes.
He's all over the field. He's making plays. They utilize him right.
Yeah.
We get rid of him.
Right.
Right.
Same thing. You get our play. It's like same as hockey. Sabres. I think every one of the Sabres players that left Buffalo has won 2 of them are, in Florida. They won 2 Stanley Cups. Yeah. I mean, we're giving away players that are good. We just don't know what to do with them once we got them.
Right.
So, and that's coaching.
Yeah. And that's, and 100% it's coaching. Just
let's talk about the good things in Houston, though, Tim.
Okay.
I ate shrimp and grits. Oh my God. Shrimp and grits. I never thought I'd like that in my life. My wife ordered it one day. We went there for breakfast the first day. She ordered it, and I tried a bite of it, and I was like, oh my God, I couldn't wait to go back there the next day for breakfast. I was like, I know what I'm getting. I don't need a menu. I'm getting shrimp and grits. Amazing. We're going to make them here at the house. We're going to try to make them because that was the best part about the trip.
Yeah. If you can make grits right, and I mean,
they make them with cheddar and Parmesan.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh.
The stuff that you can do with grits, but you've got to do it. You've got to make them like, you can't get instant grits. You saw my cousin Vinny.
Right.
No Southerner would ever use instant grits,
right,
but I've had them cooked by a woman that it was a friend of mine. That I was in high school. Yada yada yada. And first thing he said, it was grits, and I was like, no.
Right. I wouldn't. If she didn't say here, try a bite, I wouldn't even know him. But
yeah,
I'm glad she did because wow.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So at least you ate good. The GD barbecue there?
No,
because Texas is known for their barbecue.
We ate twice when we were there, breakfast and breakfast. In between, we were go. Walking to the stadium, getting Jen into the stadium. It was tough. It was a lot of walking. Yeah. And she has trouble walking. So it was tough.
Right.
And that's a whole nother story about why it didn't go well in Houston, but I don't want to get into that in this show. But anyways, let's the pick wise. Yeah. I got to give you like 1 pick, I think, last week.
3. You gave us 3 picks.
3
out of there. Yeah. You won one of them. So
yeah, the Giants. But let's go over the picks. You got the picks written down for you and Zach?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Go through the picks, and I don't know. I don't remember who played this week. I don't remember the spreads. I just want to go with who I think would have won.
Well,
and I'll be honest.
Well, and that's the thing is that I forgot to call you back.
Yeah, that's all right.
But the thing is, you could have went in there and picked them and sent them to me. You know what I mean? So,
right.
So,
No,
so okay,
we're good.
But all right. So here's week 12. So
Okay.
week 12, I went 6-8, so it was dismal for me too. But even worse was Zach at 5-9.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I would have done better this week.
So, well, you did pick the Giants, but you lost the Bills, obviously.
Right.
And then you picked the Bengals, was one of your picks, and New England, beat them by the spread. Didn't crush them,
Okay.
but it was 6.5 or 7.
What was the next game down? Just
and
go
the next
through the
game
games
down was the Indy KC game.
Indy KC.
Yeah,
I would have took Indy, so I probably would have lost.
yeah, because
depending on the
you
spread.
would have won because
Okay.
it was 3.5,
I would have took Indy.
and it was Seattle, Tennessee, which you would have took Seattle
Yes.
minus the 13, and you would have lost
Okay.
because we did too.
Right. I would have done that.
We had the New York Jets at Baltimore. Jets getting 13.5.
I would have took the points.
Yeah, okay, and Zach didn't, so that's where I got him on that game.
And I would have won with the points.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I took the points.
Okay.
Pittsburgh at the Bears.
I would have took the Bears all day.
Yeah, we all took the Bears. Zach and I took the Bears. That was a loss because it was plus 2.5, I think. Oh no, that was a win.
Okay.
Then we had Minnesota at Green Bay.
I would have took Green Bay.
And the points were 6.5 though for Minnesota. So Green Bay, yep, that one. The Browns plus 3.5 at Las Vegas.
Browns. I would have took the Browns.
Browns, okay, and that's
Raiders
one
just suck.
that we won. The Jags at Arizona -3.
Jags all day.
Okay, that was a push, so that wouldn't have been a win.
Okay.
You would have taken Philly over Dallas. I know that.
No,
100%.
I would have took Dallas.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
There's no way you would have taken Dallas.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Atlanta.
What was the game? What was this? I don't even know what happened in the game.
Philly lost by a field goal, so it was basically a push.
Okay.
But yeah, Philly lost.
Okay.
Atlanta plus 2.5 at New Orleans.
I would have took Atlanta.
Yeah, I took New Orleans, and that's one Zach won. And then the Rams at Tampa Bay plus 6.5.
Rams all day.
Yeah, we're taking the Rams.
So it would have been all right.
Yeah, and then here the Panthers at the 49ers.
Panthers.
Yeah, Zach took the Panthers. You would have taken the Panthers, and I took the 49ers. So you would have been right there, close with either me or Zach.
Yeah,
Either one.
Okay. Well, let's get into this.
So let's get into this week's picks. And we're not done land-basing you yet, and this might be a couple week thing, because Dolphins this last week did not lose. They did not win.
Oh, you must have had the bye week.
We had the bye.
Okay.
So we're going into week 13.
All right.
All right.
And this is Thanksgiving week, so we got a lot of games on tomorrow
and Friday, and so less on Sunday and one on Monday, I think.
Okay.
I'm
going to go on record before we start picking our picks this week. This is the week you should bet my picks this week because I'm going to win this week. I'm probably I might lose 4 this week.
Okay. So to give our viewers, what is it about this week versus all the other weeks that you think you have this locked in?
I haven't paid attention to anything that's going on because I was out of town and I didn't even watch games this week. We got home from Houston.
Uh-huh.
It was my wife's birthday.
Right.
We went to brunch the next day with a bunch of friends for brunch.
Right.
And we drank heavily. So I didn't even watch football pretty much Sunday. I was just laying on the couch like a vegetable. So that's pretty much why I don't even know what happened last. That's why I was asking you who I would have picked because I didn't even know. I was watching the games and didn't even know who was playing. It was a bad weekend. But my wife had a great birthday.
Well, good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
So
she did.
that's what I'm saying. So
Yes,
this week I'm coming in kind of blind. And usually when you come in blind, it's like, you're flipping a quarter. You're better off. It's the less you know sometimes in football.
Well, so since this is what you're doing, I'm just going to bet against everything you pick.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But what's the first game?
First game tomorrow, 10 a.m. is Green Bay Packers at Detroit. Detroit -3.
Green Bay at Detroit.
Yep.
-3. All right, Karnak.
I like Detroit Lions -3.
Okay. And I'm taking Green Bay.
Okay. Then we got the game. This could be the clincher for the Chiefs. If they lose to Dallas tomorrow, they're done.
Okay.
And last week they should. If they lose to Indy last week, they're done. They have to win out to make the playoffs.
Okay.
The Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know if they're that good enough to do that.
They're not. But what's the spread?
Chiefs are on the road in Dallas -3.5.
Oh, and they're -3.5.
Yes.
Okay, and you're taking.
You pick. I'm still deciding.
I'm taking Dallas. I think Dallas upsets them. I think.
I agree. I agree. That's why I thought you were going to take Chiefs, and I was going to go the other way.
No,
I think Dallas can beat them.
I think Dallas is going to be the spoiler, and even though
they've won a couple games in a row now.
They have. They're not great.
No,
not great games,
no.
but they've won. Kind of like the Dolphins. They've won. Not great games. Some horrible, atrocious coaching. Yeah. I still think even if we made the playoffs or was in a wild card, like we won out, we got to the wild card, he still needs to go. Daniels needs to go. But anyways, we'll get to that. Okay. So, okay.
Then we got the Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens. Okay. Baltimore at home -7.
Cincinnati at Baltimore is -7.
Baltimore -7.
You go.
Me go. Just came out today that Joe Burrows is active this week. He's playing.
Yeah.
With that said, I'm going to take the 7. I'll take Cincinnati +7.
Well, that's where I was going to.
Yeah. I think with Joe Burrows back, that team's going to be fired up.
Well, and
they're everybody's in it in that division.
But see, here's the thing: is that you have no T. Higgins, so you have Chase.
Chase coming back after suspension. He wasn't there last week. Right.
And you have Chase, but which is a good big target. So if you're betting the over or under on receptions, I say Chase is good upwards of 10 receptions from Burrows.
Yeah.
If he can get his rhythm. Here's the other thing about Baltimore. If you think about it,
Lamar Jackson's been terrible.
Not only that, but let's even think about just the team itself. Who have they beaten when they went on this little run? They came out. His first game was against the Dolphins. The Dolphins were winning that game
when he came back.
When he came
from
back,
his injury.
Yeah, when he came back from his injury, his first game was the Dolphins.
Okay.
After that, they played low. Not good team.
I have a friend that has him in 2 leagues in fantasy. He's benching him this week because he's done nothing for him.
Exactly. That's how Lamar Jackson is. So that's why I like Cincy too.
Me too.
If they only keep that game close, in my opinion, is if Derrick Henry gets at least 20 to 25 carries.
Okay.
So
then we got the Friday game. This one might be the game of the week.
Yeah.
You got the Chicago Bears are on fire against the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia's at home -7.
Oh, Philly, huh? Okay. All right. -7.
Yep. I mean, the Bears every week you want to go, it's just the Bears are getting lucky. They're getting lucky, but man, they're playing pretty good ball. I think I got to go with Philly.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
I had you thinking I was going to Bears, but I think Philly's going to.
I was thinking that because there's no.
They are playing good though. Yeah. I want to give the Bears a little credit. Bears are doing good. They're playing good.
They are playing good.
But I don't think I think Philly puts it on them this week.
I think so too. Okay.
All right. Now we hit Sunday. There's the Thursday and Friday game. Now we hit Sunday. We have 49ers -4.5 at Cleveland.
At Cleveland.
Yeah. Cleveland's defense is pretty strong.
Yeah, but so who did 49ers just beat too with a pretty good defense?
Yeah, they played good. They played Monday night.
Yeah, they played. Oh, is that your Monday night first thing?
It was Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't give them too much credit.
Yeah, and the Cleveland just came off a win with the Raiders. So
and they got Shadir Sanders in there now. He's starting.
Okay, so
he looked good last week.
Yeah, he did. He did. Not bad.
But because of the Monday night curse, I'm going to take the 4.5 and take Cleveland.
Are you really?
I'm just the Monday night curse. They won Monday night. They got to come back and lose this week.
Okay, I'm taking the 49ers.
I would all day if they didn't play Monday night. I think 49ers with Purdy back. McCaffrey's playing good. I mean, one guy's got a little penis injury there. But,
Yeah, and we'll talk about that.
Okay.
But well, I mean, okay.
All right. Then we got the Jacksonville Jaguars -6.5 at Tennessee.
At Tennessee. Yeah, I got to go Jacksonville all day.
Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with Jacksonville. How could you?
It's tough to take Tennessee.
Yeah, it is.
I still think their owner's a piece of garbage.
They're playing for the number 1 draft pick.
Oh yeah. Once the Dolphins gave that up, started winning a couple of games.
Speaking of the
Dolphins, the Bills.
The Dolphins are at home -5.5 against the Saints.
Oh yeah, that's even the -5.5, and the Saints have been talking smack all week long about the Dolphins and this, that, and another. I'm definitely going Dolphins. They're at home, they play good there.
I'm going to go with. Is Miami coming off a bye?
Yes, and there's my bye. I have my bye theory, but it was kind of broken this week when the Steelers came off it and won, and a couple teams came off their byes and won.
I like Miami at home. How could you put any money on the Saints?
Yeah, you really can't. You really can't at this point.
All right, then we got. Oh, here we go. The Cardinals at the Buccaneers.
And what's the spread?
Excuse me, I'm yawning. I've been up a long time today. Oh God, I can't get the yawns out of here.
Okay.
All right. Buccaneers -2.5 at home. And they're without Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, no Baker Mayfield.
But Cardinals, I think Murray might be back this week.
I'm not sure. The Cardinals played a tough game last week.
Yes.
Even with Kyler Murray out and what is it, Bridgewater?
No, the other one. You always say Bridgewater.
I know
it's Brissett.
Yeah. So, I mean, what was the? I don't have the scores in front of me. Where is it? Where is it? Okay.
Arizona. I think Tampa Bay at home. I'm gonna take Arizona. I'll take the 2.5 points.
Yeah. Okay. So you're taking the Cards.
Yeah, I like the Cardinals.
All right. I think the Bucs bounce back no matter what
who their quarterback is.
Who their quarterback is. I'm gonna go that direction. All right. That's Sunday night.
No, that's still we're still Sunday morning.
Oh, okay.
Atlanta Falcons -2.5 at the Jets. You go first.
Atlanta.
Wow, you gave me a lot of time to think there too.
Sorry.
Atlanta. I'm going to say this is one of those games.
No, I don't disagree.
Where they got to give the fans a little bit of win. They're in New York. Give them a win. Let's go with the Jets.
Well, they almost gave them a win last week. That was a good game, and they lost in the last second. So
I'm going to say this week they give the fans a little hope. They got to sell. It's a sport. It's a entertainment, right? They got to sell tickets.
Yeah. Well,
and if you keep losing, no one's going to want to go to the games.
Yeah, but they're New York fans. They go to the games if they're 1-17 or if they're 17-1.
They're New Jersey fans. Okay.
Yeah, you keep throwing that out there.
Now, Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. Colts at home -4.
Only 4?
Only 4. I'll tell you what. After seeing that defense, I don't think. Is this the first? No, yeah, this is the first time they're playing this year. They play them twice. They got to play the Indy twice now.
Yeah.
I think this is their first of the 2 meetings in their division. I don't think. I mean, I love Jonathan Taylor. I got him in fantasy. He's won my league in fantasy, actually.
Right.
I don't think they can run against that defense after seeing what they did to Buffalo. I mean, we had 1 run against them. That was it. Okay. I'm going to take the Titans or the Texans plus the 4.
All right.
And I think CJ Stroud's back this week.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good. I'm taking the Colts.
Okay.
And here's why. It's kind of like what I told you about the Bills, is that they came out with that Josh Allen and, record galore, 3 touchdowns passing, 3 touchdowns running. Oh my God, the great Josh Allen. Well, guess what? The great Josh Allen came back on a short week given and went and played the Texans and got his ass kicked. Not just a little slap in the face. Josh Allen was on the sideline going, "Mommy." I mean, it was that bad. You looked at that guy, and every time he is just like, "What do we need to do?"
Do you want to talk about the deepest breath I've ever heard in my life? When 36,000 people in a stadium go, when he was laying on the ground.
Oh,
nobody knew what was wrong with him.
Right.
We didn't know if it was an ACL, a knee, an elbow, a shoulder, a neck, a head.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God it was like a contact lens or something. He got, I think he got poked in the neck or something. Or no, it's one of the players. They're dirty.
They got him from behind,
Yeah.
they tackled him from behind. I don't know, but Josh is a whiner. But anyways,
It's tough as nails.
you
can't
tough
say
as
that.
nails.
Yeah, so we do need a sound guy. You can just mute you when you're talking ridiculous like that.
Well, no, I mean, let his play speak for him, and I think that's the way Josh Allen is that and I told you this back to the game that he lost, that he didn't talk to any of the other players. You didn't believe me. But the thing is that when you have that that's not a pro attitude. I mean, they're teaching, I believe they're coaching in that locker room invincibility, and these teams are coming out and showing them they're not invincible.
Well, okay. So what game are we on? I'm done talking about Josh.
Well, why? I mean,
we're not at the game yet. We're not at the game. We're not at the game yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're talking about Houston and the Colts.
I got Houston just beat them.
You got the Colts. Okay.
I got the Colts. Yeah.
Go ahead. Then we'll go Rams minus 10.5
Ooh.
against Carolina Panthers in Carolina. Man, the Rams look like the best team in the league right now. They look unstoppable. 2 weeks ago, they looked like the worst team in the league. So it's any given Sunday.
Well, and the Panthers too just came off of that loss to San Francisco. So I mean, if that defense can do the same thing, like Bryce Young, I think they've been saying that since he come in the league. The guy can be a superstar and drop dimes, or he's throwing 3 interceptions. So you don't know which guy they're going to get. Now they're playing at home, but it's in Carolina.
Carolina's been pretty tough at home.
Yeah, and they have been tough at home, but I'm still taking the Rams. I'm laying the points.
I'm going to take the 10.5.
Okay, you can have it.
I think they're going to hold them to just. They're going to let them. They're going to win.
You want me to give you a score prediction? Too?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead if you'd like. Write it down. Make sure you write it down.
Okay, I'm going to write it down. 42 to 16.
Okay.
Rams.
Wow. That's 26. Yeah, they need a little more than that. Okay.
All
right. Then we got the Vikings.
Okay.
At Seattle. Seattle minus 11.5. Man, they gave up on the Vikings. Huh? Vegas is saying the Vikings are done. JJ McCarthy's out again. I think they're on the 3rd string quarterback. I don't even know the guy's name. Sorry, guys. I don't even know his name.
Yeah. And what is it? 13?
11.5.
Oh, 11.5. Oh, that's a lot of points.
It is, but I mean, Cousins. It can't be Cousins.
No.
Somebody said his name, and I was like, "Who?" I didn't even know his name, so I couldn't tell you for $1 million. I couldn't tell you who he is.
Well, maybe this is the next Tom Brady, and he comes in and lights him up.
Take the 11.5 then. I'm going to take Seattle laying the 11.5.
You know what? I think they have too many holes. Me too.
Yeah,
I gotta go Seattle.
All right, then you got here's another team bidding for the number 1 draft pick. The Raiders are at the Chargers. Division game though.
Yeah, it is.
Division game. Chargers laying 9.5 after they laid an egg last week. I mean, they looked like garbage last week.
They did.
And then they're coming back at home against the Raiders.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah, Herbert's going to kill him.
Yeah, he will. So, yeah. Craziness. All right.
And then we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at home against the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo on the road laying 3.5.
Okay, minus 3.5.
I got Buffalo all day.
Well, of course you do. If Rodgers isn't playing, I kind of like. Not that I think Rudolph is any great quarterback, but he's been around the league.
Yeah, he's
an
a good backup.
established
Yeah, he's a great backup.
And if they come in with a plan to stop the run,
I bet you they wish they had Pickens still. He's tearing it up in Dallas. He'd be killing it. They thought DJ Metcalf was going to be the new Messiah over there in Pittsburgh, and he's not doing much.
But but wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Stop the freaking presses.
Go ahead, Timmy.
The presses. I mean, come on. Let me just say this. I have DK Metcalf on my fantasy team.
Okay.
He hasn't, under Rodgers, a touchdown maybe every other game, getting me 70 yards. He's kind of just like that flex guy that, that's just there. But you put Rudolph in, he knows how to find a target. Rodgers wants to sit there and bitch about a target. So
this is when I really want to yawn, and I can't. I've been tired all day, and I can't yawn. Well, you're giving this speech of yours.
Okay, well,
but I couldn't give you one there, a real one.
So you're going the Bills.
Well, after that loss, coming off of that, I mean, any coach, even McDermott, is going to get fired. He's on the hot seat right now.
Sure.
He had to bust their asses this week in practice. Bust their asses. And I mean, Josh is the kind of competitor. He don't like to lose. Let's be honest. He's a very competitive kid. He put his head down. He won't slide like Brady. He's not a Brady slider. He'll put his head down and hit a linebacker because he's tough. He's one of them players. So them coming back after that loss, Pittsburgh doesn't have the kind of defense. Pittsburgh does not have the kind of defense Houston has. Am I correct?
You are 100% correct.
So that being said, yeah, you know what's going to happen in that game.
Okay, so you're taking the Bills, and I also am going to take the Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is my vision. I think Rudolph lights the Bills up. And a 2-loss in a row for Josh Allen, he's done. You guys won't even see the playoffs. You won't even see a wild card.
And then the next game is the Denver Broncos at the Washington Redskins.
Yeah.
Denver -5.5 at Washington.
At Washington. Okay.
No Jaden Daniels. Denver -5.5 is a lock.
Well, I don't know about a lock, but I'm taking them.
It's a lock.
What they got Mariota. What do you mean?
The next Monday night game is the Giants at the I hate to say this team's name. The New England Patriots.
Ooh.
Patriots -7.5. God, you can't bet against that team right now. With Diggs and Hollins kicking ass, and they should be in Buffalo doing it,
yeah,
but they're not. I got to take the Patriots laying a 7.5.
Well, and you know what? I have Hunter Henry as my tight end, and like they're doing 3 times, like he lit it up.
How's fantasy doing?
I don't know.
How you doing in fantasy football?
Oh, I'm sucking in fantasy football.
I don't know what it means by. I got a Y and a Z next to my name. I don't know what that meant.
Yeah.
I think one means I won a division. The other one means I got the first round bye. I don't even have to play for the next 3 weeks. I can have nobody in my lineup and still win.
Well, wait a minute. I don't think it means that. I think that's part of your pronouns.
Oh no, it's there. I don't have pronouns.
It's like the LGBTQ AZ plus.
No.
Plus.
Y and Z means I'm the top of that division. Me and Tom. Actually, Tom got the same thing in his division. We're just sitting pretty for the next 3 weeks. We don't have to win, lose, draw, nothing. We're just sitting back waiting for the playoffs now.
Yeah,
I love it. Just want to get that out there since we're talking fantasy football.
Well, you got to hang on to something you're winning at.
Yeah. Bills aren't doing it.
And
that's it. That's the Monday night game.
I'm taking New England as well.
I figured you would.
Yeah.
How could you not? How could you bet against that team right now? Rabel's got them playing their asses off there.
It's pretty tough, but I'll bet against them when they play the Dolphins again.
Oh, they're playing the Bills coming up soon, so you keep that in mind.
100%.
And we're playing in Foxborough. Redemption game coming up. Couple weeks. We'll see that. December 14th.
So you mean New England can sweep the Bills in the division?
Yeah.
Because we split with the Bills.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You should sweep the Jets.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking.
And we're gonna split with the Patriots. And on that note, we are leaving for today.
Not leaving for today. Not on that note.
He is not letting me get that one in there.
No,
he's not even a Patriots fan.
Yeah, I'm not. Once Brady left and they started sucking and all that kind of stuff, then we shifted our hatred towards the Bills. But now it's like making fun of the ugly fat girl. after a while, you just don't want to do it anymore. And that's what it's like, with the Bills. It's like there's only so many things we can make fun of with the Bills.
I think you've touched them all today.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The only last thing I wanted to say is whenever they zoomed in on Josh, this guy looked like you just went home and
8
kicked
sacks.
his dog.
8 sacks.
Yeah.
He looked like he was probably in pain. You're talking 300-pound lineman beating him up 8 times, getting to him.
Yeah.
He's not used to being touched.
Yeah.
Besides from Haley.
But he wasn't scrambling either. What's the deal? He wasn't getting out
He
of there.
had nowhere to go?
You said there was no place. You just did your little circles.
Right.
Like
he had nowhere to go. When he turned, they were there. The lineman already let the guy go. The block was held for 3, 4, 5 seconds. They let him go. They shouldn't have, the ball shouldn't have been in the pocket still, but it was because he had nowhere to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
if he could throw it to himself, we'd be winning.
Well, and I will give you this, a lot of drop balls. A lot of drop balls, which is like Shakir.
I didn't see him throw him. He got sacked most of the time with the ball in his hand.
He did. You were probably
Two fat guys in a microphone. Two fat guys in a microphone.
My buddy Cliff passed away,
No
and
filter.
my brother
Oh,
B-Dub
okay.
that passed away.
Okay. So
Cliff's ex-wife gave me something memorable from Cliff.
Okay.
It was actually I wanted something to leave at the stadium because he's a Texans fan.
Oh, okay.
And she said this, not me. I don't want to get in trouble for saying this. She said, "You're lucky he's not here because he would have still been ragging me for that loss." And she's right. But his kids gave me he had a Lucky Beaver card with his name on it and everything.
Uh-huh.
And then B-Dub, his best friend, his brother, Brian Williams, he passed away also. So she gave me both their cards because the boys called him Uncle Brian, and Uncle Brian died too. So they lost their dad and their uncle pretty much. So I told them I'd bring something to the stadium and leave it there for them. Okay. So I took the cards and I put it on my Facebook page and I threw them up in the ceiling. They're in the ceilings in section 124 at the Houston Stadium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so it was pretty. It was pretty emotional.
You didn't get to go down and get some grass or anything like that from down there, or...
I brought them when you come in, they were giving out little T-shirts to all the fans. I brought those back for his boys.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good. Well, at least
they got Houston Texans little like memorable from the stadium,
right? Like they do at the Aces game.
Yes,
they give you a hat day or T-shirt day.
They gave these T-shirts with the player's name on them, and they said Houston Texans on the front. They were the size of it. They were shape of a T-shirt, but only like this big.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool.
And before we leave, I just wanted to let you know that there's a new bobblehead out that I'm going to get you for Christmas of Josh Allen. So
I want this one. I like this bobblehead. That's my favorite bobblehead right there.
Right?
The Tim bobblehead. I like that one.
You and everybody else.
Yeah, right. We're going to try the music here, and we'll see if we can get out of here with some music.
Two fat guys in a microphone.
Well, I hope you're listening to hearing the music because we're not. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to it. Don't forget to like.
Bet my plays this week.
Yeah, right. Not if you want to have money.